What's happening, everybody? I'm Steve, and welcome back to Junkdrummer TV, where I give my initial reactions, my hot takes, and my analysis on the drummers of today and yesterday, and maybe tomorrow if I stick around that long. I'm a professional drum teacher and a gigging musician, and I have been for the last 20 plus years. Before we get into today's video, I would like to remind everyone that I am giving 100% of all PayPal donations directly to the Save the Music Foundation. Also, over on my merch page, I have a 15% off promo code Christmas and free shipping on everything that has my name on it. So if you run a YouTube drum channel, you are contractually obligated to do a video on everything that Danny Carey farts on, and today is no different. Actually, the reason why I'm doing yet another Danny Carey video is for another reason. This is Danny Carey playing a Neil Peart song. Now look, man, when Neil died in January, 2020 had no shot of being cool whatsoever. Little did we know. This is another Quarantine Jam video. This comes from one of my favorite shows on YouTube. It's called 2 Minutes to Late Night, hosted by Arsenio Hall. If you're a metal fan and you like irreverent, absurdist humor and your favorite heavy metal musicians participating, you should go watch that show, and that's what this recording is coming from. I've done 4 other Danny Carey videos, 5 if you count the comedy video I did about Danny Carey, so I'm not going to get into that. Danny Carey is one of my all-time favorite drummers, but he's playing one of Brother Neil's classics, Anthem. Let's check it out. That's Arsenio Hall. I love that show. Okay, of course, Les Claypool's here. Primus sucks. Right off the bat, let's talk about that. That drum part and the setup of that is classic 70s prog. And it's done so well. What it is, it's the drums a lot of times in prog music will just double the melody, and I think the bass, guitar, and drums are all going da 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 da, and that's just classic prog shit. This video's guaranteed to have some funny stuff in there. Those 2 minutes to late night is amazing. A couple of these guys are in the house band of 2 minutes to late night. Okay, if you're just watching me for the first time, I know it says reaction, but I do a lot of analysis. This is an education channel. Let's talk about that. That's one of my all-time favorite grooves that I have definitely ripped off, and a lot of us have. We're in 12/8. You know, we're playing triplets here. And the groove is based off of, I don't have my bass drum pad here. The groove is based off of a quarter note triplet. 1 lolly, 2 lolly, 3 lolly, 4 lolly, right? Not sped up there, or slowed down, maybe. But in your right hand, you're going 1 lolly, 2 lolly, 3 lolly, 4 lolly, 1. And that gives this, it gives it this cool tension over the groove, or over that 12/8 triplet feel. Less. I have a funny story about that guitar that not a lot of people know about. What? Claudio Sanchez from Coheed and Cambria, which I love so much. Dude, he fucking sounds more like Geddy than Geddy does now. He sounds like 70s stratospheric vocal Geddy Lee. Wow, that's fucking crazy. This part right here, well, before the halftime, that main groove is based off of that quarter note triplet. That's crazy. Like, we all knew that Danny Carey was going to fucking destroy the Neil Peart part. And we absolutely knew that Les Claypool was going to fucking kill the Geddy Lee part. man, you know, Claudio, however you say it, has always had Geddy Lee in him if you listen to Coheed and Cambria, but holy shit, he sounds just like Geddy Lee. That's chilling. That's chilling. Hertas, right there. Hertas work really well in 12/8. Yeah. We're going to go back and listen to that. That is classic Neil Peart. Oh, God damn it. That's classic. That's that Neil Peart start up on the concert toms and just play 17 drums and do the NASCAR drum fill, which is what I call the drum fill that you start your hands and go right. And Danny's nailed the sounds of his concert toms. I think he's might be using... I can't tell because his video is not very big. I think he might be using rototoms. No, it's too much tone for rototoms. But we have to go back and listen to that. That's Neil, man. Man, Neil, we miss you. Listen to this. It's after this one. Tom, of course, there's all kinds of that silly shit going on back there. Wow. Okay, so if you watch my Drunk Uncle Radio podcast with my three more talented friends, John, Jimmy, and Adam, please check that out if you haven't. Adam works with Rush. He's a videographer, a film director, and he's done a bunch of Rush shit. He knows those guys. He's got fucking Geddy Lee's phone number. Yeah, I know. That bass that Les is playing is the first Rickenbacker that Geddy Lee ever bought, and I'm almost for certain that that is the Rickenbacker that is on the original recording. I know that for a fact. This is Neil and Rush at their most Ayn Randian. Like, if you know the lyrics to this song's lyrics is a love letter to Ayn Rand and her philosophies. Les, of course, has nailed that Geddy growl bass sound. But yeah, right here is that quarter note triplet feel that I was talking about. It's really exposed right here. Gorson falls asleep. This is an excellent tribute to one of the greatest bands ever. And one of the greatest drummers of all time. Played by one of the greatest drummers. Yeah, there it is, man. That selfishness thing. That's that Ayn Rand shit. I know that they disavowed that later on in their lives, but I mean, they named their publishing company Anthem. They love Ayn Rand, and this song is I've read that book. This song is a love letter to that, and that's, of course, Neil's lyrics. On top of being one of the greatest drummers of all time, great lyric writer. Yeah, that's Geddy's bass. Geddy and Les go fishing a lot. Danny Carey's having so much fun.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to our Patreon at honorableswords.com.
Yes, absolutely.
All that money goes to the musicians. audio mixers, video editors.
Yeah, Gorsenio, I love you. Man, fucking cool, man. That is a great way to honor your fallen heroes. Of course, Neil shuffled off and is in a hopefully better place now, and he left us with a shit show. Of course 2020 was going to suck. Neil's not here, but we still have Danny Carey. We still have Danny Carey paying respects. That's really cool. As far as I can remember, he was playing that pretty note for note. I think maybe some of the hand foot stuff maybe wasn't in the original, if I'm not mistaken. Rush, they had a very interesting arc of how they approached the heaviness of their music. They were heavier in the beginning. And of course, in the 80s, they got a little new wavy, got a little softer, brought in keyboards, much to a lot of Rush fans' dismay. But then all of their last records, as they got older, got heavier again. They went away from that 80s and 90s soft Rush and got really heavy towards the end. And I like that. They were like heavy and then got more introspective and a little, poppy a little bit. And then got heavy again at the end of their careers, man. Not many people do that. So, there's not much more I can say. It's fucking Neil. It's Neil Peart. It's pronounced Peart. Comment section. And Danny Carey. What more could you want as a drummer? It's a little Christmas present for us. If you all enjoyed all that, please give me a like, comment, and share. Help me feed the algorithm. The algorithm has been kicking my ass lately, so I could really use the help. If you want to support the channel, you can hit me up on Patreon. You can go to my merch page. I also have a PayPal link, and all the money in December will be going to the Save the Music Foundation. It's a foundation that gives musical instruments and funding to underfunded high schools, middle schools all across the country. It's my favorite charity. I do it every December. And Neil, thank you. We miss you. This is what happens when you're not around. And Danny Carey, thank you for a fitting tribute to one of your heroes and ours. And keep practicing until it's easy.